If this message has found you, or something other than coincidence has pulled you here, pause for a second, because this is not random. You've been staring at the same walls, praying the same prayers, checking the same bank account, replaying the same conversation in your head, and nothing seems to be changing. The job hasn't called back. The apology hasn't come. The door hasn't opened. The feeling hasn't lifted. It feels like you're standing still while the whole world is moving. But what if I told you you're not stuck? What if the silence you're in is not rejection, but preparation? I know you're tired. I know you're doubting. I know you've whispered, "God, are you even listening?" You wouldn't admit it out loud, but you felt it. That ache, that frustration, that quiet fear that maybe nothing is happening. But can you feel it? Something under the surface. Something shifting where you can't see. Because when God moves, He doesn't always move loudly. Sometimes He moves underground. Roots grow in the dark. And what you're in right now, it's root season. You see, we celebrate fruit. We post fruit. We clap for fruit. But no one claps for roots. No one sees the stretching, the breaking, the pushing through hard soil. And yet, without roots, the blessing would crush you. That delay, it's not denial. It's reinforcement. You think nothing is happening because nothing is visible. But visible is not the same as valuable. There's construction happening in you. Your patience is being fortified. Your faith is being stretched. Your identity is being purified. You're shedding skin. And shedding never feels graceful. It feels like loss. It feels like confusion. It feels like, why is this falling apart? But what if it's not falling apart? What if it's falling into alignment? Stay with me. Because in a moment, I'm going to tell you the one sign that proves something is moving in your life, even if you can't see it yet. But first, let's talk about this heaviness you've been carrying. You wake up tired, not just physically, soul tired. You scroll and everyone else seems ahead, engaged, promoted, thriving. While you're waiting, waiting is brutal, because waiting feels like you're being overlooked. But waiting with God is never passive, it's positioning. There's a reason arrows are pulled back before they're released. And you've been in the pullback, it feels like regression, like you're going backwards. But tension is stored power. Can you feel that tension? That pressure, that discomfort? That's not stagnation. That's strength gathering. You asked for elevation, but elevation requires foundation. And foundations are built underground, in silence, in dirt. God will never build a skyscraper on sand. So if He's taking His time with you, it's not because you're forgotten. It's because you're being established. I need you to hear this. The version of you that walks into the next season cannot be the version of you that entered this one. That heartbreak, it refined your discernment. That financial stress, it exposed your resilience. That closed door, it redirected your dependence. This isn't punishment. It's preparation. You thought you were being buried, but seeds are buried too. And buried looks a lot like forgotten until it breaks open. Let me close that first loop I opened earlier. You've been asking for a sign that something is moving. Here it is. You are more aware now than you were before. More aware of your patterns. More aware of your boundaries. More aware of what drains you. More aware of what truly matters. That awareness, that's movement. Growth doesn't always look like gain. Sometimes it looks like release. You've been losing things, people, comfort, illusions, and it hurt. But what if what left couldn't go where you're going? What if the slowdown is actually separation? Because acceleration with the wrong attachments would have destroyed you. God doesn't rush alignment. He refines it, like gold in fire. And fire doesn't ask gold how it feels about the temperature. It just removes what doesn't belong. That's what this season has been, to refining, not ruining. Now, let's open the second thing you've been wrestling with. You've been questioning your worth. Be honest. When things don't move, you start to wonder if you matter. If you were truly called, wouldn't it be easier? If you were truly chosen, wouldn't it be clearer? But chosen doesn't mean comfortable. It means cultivated. There are seasons where God hides you, not to shame you, to shape you. Jesus spent years in obscurity before stepping into visibility. David was anointed king long before he wore a crown. Delay has never disqualified destiny. Sometimes it confirms it. Because if the enemy can't stop your promise, he'll try to exhaust your faith. And exhaustion whispers lies. It's over. You missed it. Nothing's happening. But exhaustion is not prophecy. It's just fatigue. Rest, yes. Quit? No, because something is shifting. You may not see doors flying open, but your tolerance for less is closing. You may not see applause, but your discernment is sharpening. You may not see abundance yet, but your stewardship is maturing. That is movement, quiet movement, holy movement, and here's the breakthrough part. The moment things begin to move, it will feel sudden, but it won't be sudden. It will be the result of every silent prayer, every tear you cried in private, every time you chose faith over fear, every time you worshiped while nothing changed. You think heaven ignores consistency? No. Consistency compounds, alignment compounds, faith compounds. And one day, what felt like nothing happening will reveal itself as everything happening. You won't need to force it. You won't need to chase it. It will fit. Because you were fitted first. So breathe. Nothing is wasted. Not this waiting. Not this pain. Not this pause. You are not stuck. You are being set. Set in place. Set apart. Set up. Can you feel it now? That subtle shift from panic to peace. That quiet knowing that maybe, just maybe, this isn't the end of your story. Hold on to that. Because the ground may look still, but underneath, roots are spreading, strength is forming. And when it breaks through, it won't just be a sprout. It will be sturdy, unshakable, fortified, right on time. God's timing is not hurried. It's precise. And you are not late. You are aligning. If this spoke to you, don't scroll away silently. Seal it. Declare it. Write this in the comments. Even when I can't see it, God is moving.